Hello friends, welcome to our Wednesday evening pre-sermon Bible study. This week on Sunday morning, I will be preaching on Psalm 12 and another psalm besides. Now, I had planned this sermon series a while ago, and when I made the plan, I only had Psalm 112 this week. But as I studied it, I realized that Psalm 112 is not a psalm that actually belongs on its own. I kind of knew that, but I think as I studied it this week, I saw even more closely how much Psalm 112 is dependent on Psalm 111. Some commentators call them a diptych. That's a word from art, two paintings that go together. That's honestly the way these two psalms function. And you can see how connected they are. And if you're taking part in this Bible study, I urge you to get your Bible out and take a look. If you look at them side by side, you'll notice they're about the same length. They have the same number of verses and the same number of lines. And the reason for that is they're both what we call alphabetic acrostics. That means that each line of the psalm begins with a different letter of the Hebrew alphabet. So there's 22 lines in Psalm 111, 22 lines in Psalm 112, because there's 22 letters in the Hebrew alphabet. So they're related by structure. They're also related by subject. They're kind of about the same thing. I'll get back to that in a minute. And you can also tell they're related because the last verse of Psalm 111 is, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and all who follow his precepts have good understanding. To him belongs eternal praise." And the first verse of 112 is, "Blessed are those who fear the Lord." So that fear of the Lord is sort of like a hinge that connects those two psalms. So I'm going to try to preach on both of them, two psalms on Sunday morning. It's the first time I've ever tried to do something like that. And as you get ready for that sermon, I'm going to leave you with a few questions. The first is, I said that these psalms are kind of about the same subject. What is that subject? What is the subject that is common to Psalm 111 and Psalm 112? I'm not going to answer that right away. I'm going to give a little pause. So if you want to stop this video and go look and see if you can figure it out yourself, you may do so. All right. Whether you went or not, the answer is they're both connected by the theme of righteousness, the path of righteousness. They have the same theme, but they approach it in a very different way. If you read 111 and 112, what are the differences between the way Psalm 111 and Psalm 112 approach this theme of righteousness? How does the psalmist construct things differently when he's approaching this theme? I'm not going to answer that today. Wait for Sunday, but look at it and see if you can figure it out. And then finally, the two psalms are in a certain order, right? 111 comes before 112. Is that important, the order? Is it important that the psalmist put 111 before 112? Could they be switched, or do they need to be in that order? Really interesting stuff, I hope, for Sunday morning. It's going to be a little bit Bible intensive. I hope you're ready for that. But I'm looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. Thanks.